HyperHope, what? Oh crap, I messed up.
Okay, I'm gonna start the
Can we restart?
music. There you go.
Can we restart?
It's
No.
okay. We're not actually starting. We're just like getting
What's
people
going
a
on,
chance to
guys?
get in
It's your
here.
boy Leafy is Beefy here. Coming at
Allpro, I will drag you out during the podcast if you do
I-
that when we actually start.
I can edit this live. By that, I can just press the mute button.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Leafy the
Sound muted.
Mute it. Oh,
Sound
oops,
resumed.
muted myself.
Allpro,
Yeah.
is the Twitch live?
I'm gonna go check.
Yeah, it's live.
It's live? Sweet,
Yeah.
no problems, no lag.
No problems.
Yes, thank you.
Un momento, por favor.
Okay.
Let my phone be the final judge in this.
Okay. My.
Just say Fleetwood, dude. Did you just tell me to kill myself, dude?
Kill your heel.
You think that is appropriate? Did a
Okay.
whole hour, bro. That's big, bro. That's big.
Oh wait, are we
Yeah,
actually
An
going?
entire hour.
Okay.
Huh?
So we're actually streaming. Okay. Do you want me to
Did
start
that
the
guy just
topics?
go in his stream
I have
right?
them right here.
Hold on.
Okay.
Well, I have all the topics.
Okay.
We're gonna start in like 3 minutes here.
Okay. So we're
Says-
just
it
gonna
says-
keep streaming.
Yeah, right now this is just kind of like a waiting period, you know, to maybe get some people in here.
Yeah.
Something
Come
like that.
visit. Come one. Come all. Two.
Yeah,
Actually, you should avoid us. Allpro's here.
That's
Leave!
cold.
Allpro's here!
dirty.
Save your
That is
lives!
dirty.
That
dude,
is
if you
cold.
want me to leave, dude, I'll leave.
Oh, hold on, let me clear the chat here. There you go.
I can't. What? How do I clear chat? That would be nice. Here, I'll just spam so it doesn't. Okay, you know what? It won't let me spam. Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Connection lost.
Oh crap. We lost connection. Holy crap. Well, that's great. Technical difficulties. We lost the server. Yeah.
Error. Connected.
Okay,
entered your
we're
channel.
here.
Hello.
We fixed
Buddy
it.
was moved out of your channel. You were moved. User was moved to your
Ah,
channel.
move. Moving. Okay.
Ever for it to die.
I know it
Okay,
dies
there
in the
Talk
middle
power
of the
granted.
podcast. What?
Okay,
What
it's
just
okay.
happened?
We still have a minute before it start anyway, so it's
I
alright.
heard some. Oh,
We have talk power.
okay.
Are you guys ready?
That was the worst time. Okay,
There's like
well,
a few
we're already
seconds.
going. Let's go.
Wait, I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
take us to a different channel.
Buddy was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
Talk
Your
power
Buddy
revoked.
rejoined your channel.
What?
Good?
It
Okay,
says it's
there
we go.
offline.
I'm muted. I'm muted.
Alright, we're good.
Did you turn the stream off? Because it says it's offline for me.
No, it shouldn't be off.
Let me see.
I swear to God, if this is gonna keep fucking happening, we're done.
I have it running on Hitbox. We can just use this one.
I don't feel like streaming off a hitbox for the rest of my fucking life, Joshua.
I have it all. We can
Yeah,
stream it.
Joshua, that's childish stuff, dude. Wait, is you know in here?
It should be up. Yeah, you know shit is in here, I think. No. Rip.
Okay, yeah, it's working.
It's working on Twitch for you?
No, it's working on the Hitbox. Twitch just hates
Yeah,
us.
it's working on Hitbox.
No
I
more-
can-
no
I
more-
know that, but I'm gonna check Twitch.
No more Twitch. You sit on Hitbox, because I need someone to monitor it. Hitbox.
Yeah, I have both open. All right.
Hitbox is like the place you go when you get banned from Twitch, not the place you go when Twitch isn't working.
I know, right? Well, we could stream it to YouTube, but I mean.
All right.
Anyway,
so
let's begin.
Let's start
Okay,
the stream here.
I'll start it.
Hey guys.
Hey
you wanna start?
guys,
All right,
this
go.
is Allpro. You start it.
What?
Yes, Allpro gets to
Yes,
start.
I'll start it then. Fucking hey, faggots.
Just someone start this.
Okay,
the podcast.
this is the HyperCast Hope. Oh crap!
This is the second, but not really the second because last week didn't count. This is the second podcast. We're ready to fuck our lives over
What's
harder than
going
fucking
on?
Charlie Sheen.
I'm HyperCrow. Welcome to HopeCast.
Uh,
Like I said in the title, this is where stupid happens.
Now, disclaimer now. Allpro's
We're all a
here
bunch
and
of
he's cancer,
faggots.
so get
And
ready
we're
for
already
cancer.
starting with the savage. Alright, anyway. So, let's begin. Alright, so the first thing I want to cover today and talk about is the Nova Patra case.
No.
Because this is quite
She's
an
ugly.
interesting one.
She's fugly. She's
case
not even
you
that
all
hot. She is literally
That's it.
She is literally the least attractive cam girl I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, dang, that's harsh right there, boy.
I know.
And I've seen some ugly Go watch Scares' video.
And then I get texted. Okay, Twitch just
Yeah, that's
said.
right.
Okay, I'm not gonna read that out loud. You don't need to know.
Read it out loud.
Greatest.
Someone went live. I'm just gonna say that. Anyway,
It was the
do you
girl that
like
got caught
my-
masturbating.
I
So
built
let's-
this here.
Josh
on
was like, Insta
this.
follow.
Alright, so let's
I
actually
don't
talk
Insta
about this
follow
here.
people.
Gosh, this is such a train wreck.
I know,
Supposed to
and I'm
stick on
gonna leave
topic.
most of it in it. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna edit parts out, so it just skips ahead. But I'm gonna add a sound effect for every time I do it, and I have the little pop-up.
So
Dude, with this.
basically, let's talk about our first topic, Nova Patra case. I mean, what do everyone think about what she did just to get follows too? That's the thing. It
Okay,
was just for follows.
who want?
I'm gonna be honest with you, it got Josh's follow.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
probably maybe got
So
have power in
Hyper, tell the situation, I guess.
Okay, so the situation
Keep
is
it kid-friendly in some degree. No details, please.
okay.
I
So
have children
the
who watch
the
my
story is that Nova Patra is a Twitch streamer with
And
I
then
think
John
maybe
dies
over 30,000
seconds.
subscribers or follows, not subscribers, my bad. With like over 30,000 followers. One day that she was streaming, she left her webcam on. Now everyone says it's fake and she did this on purpose, and everyone's calling her a cam girl, but she left it on and basically started fapping.
No, Audie. She's literally a camera girl. She has her own website and everything.
Wait,
Are-
really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
She has her own website, and because Twitch Allpro move Yuno in here.
Buddy was moved to your
Sorry for the
channel.
trainer, guys, but this is just our second stuff, and we're still, trying to settle things down and get everything orderly.
But yeah,
So, anyway,
Joshua, stop fapping.
Hey, I'm looking. Oh
We
no,
know
my
that you're the
picture's
only
gone.
one in this TeamSpeak who finds Nova Patra attractive, but you don't got
No,
to
I'm
fap on stream.
no. It's to this cheeseburger image I found online just now.
God, you're
Sure it is.
God.
We're
Alright.
She has her
going
own
off
website and
topic.
everything. She has her own website and everything. Scares actually touched on that in the follow-up video that day, I believe.
What I don't get is you have at least I'm pretty sure it's 30K follows. What's the sense of creating this giant theme just for it all to happen? Like, I don't get it.
Some people are just attention whores.
Exactly.
Like Joshua.
Hey! It was a good cheeseburger! And then I just blow out everyone's ears so they all leave.
But yeah, I don't get it at all. The fact,
Joshua.
and what I find even stupider was if you look on her Twitch channel now, Twitch actually revoked the ban. She can now stream again.
What?
That's because
Yeah.
she was actually streaming games on Twitch, but on her website she plays an airhead she plays an airhead Twitch an airhead Twitch streamer.
Hypercrow just went live.
Yeah, she plays an airhead Twitch streamer who forgets to turn off her stream and then goes to FEP. That's how she makes her money.
Yes.
That is just, I don't know, like keep it to like Pornhub and all that kind of stuff. We don't need that on Twitch.
Yeah, but
I mean,
how
out
do
of
you
all
make-
the places. Also, guys, if
It's
you are
probably
watching
kids
this
who can
on
get away with
Hyper,
watching it.
if you guys are watching this on my Twitch channel, Hypercrow, sorry that we cut in here late, but my OBS wasn't working properly. I think I just got it to work, so welcome to the podcast.
So
Also,
it wasn't.
I'm gonna mention this now.
It was OBS.
Our views are completely different because I made mine custom and beautiful.
Our views are different.
Yeah, I edited mine and made it
One of my
beautiful
view things broke, so rip.
Yeah, I have a bunch of. I have
Did you use
awesome
it?
diabetes here.
Did you use those? Did you use those like Joshua? Did you use those like 2004 fucking fonts?
Yes, because I was too lazy to go make more.
Ugh.
Yeah, you got them off the girls'
So-
website.
Hey, Allpro
So,
is pink.
what about Harvest Moon, okay?
Dude, I love it.
Get
Oh
this.
yeah,
Garbage.
say the name at least.
I love Harvest Moon. Well, Harvest Moon Skytrees Village. I'll say the
Yeah.
name.
It's not Sky Trees, you fucking faggot.
I'll put it
Skytree
in the
Village, are you happy?
description.
Yes.
Skytree Village.
I'll put it
But
in the
I can't-
description of the
This is
YouTube.
definitely, especially from when I was younger and I was personally playing Harvest Moon games, this is a completely different spin on it. Especially the graphics.
Dude, the graphics are bait.
Never played it.
Bay.
It looks like I don't want
Like-
to.
Total Bay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I've never seen it like that in any Harvest Moon game. Like, I'm used to it being cartoonish, 2D figures and whatnot. 3D and it a little bit more realistic. I'm surprised.
They have tons of 3D Harvest Moons though.
Well,
Yes,
no,
but-
they have 3D, but they're all like cartoonish.
Yeah, Skytree
Yeah.
Village is.
Audio channel timed out.
No, there went.
There goes Yuno.
There goes,
The Skytree Village is like the first Harvest Moon game to have like actual realistic as Nintendo can get graphics for the 3DS.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm-
it blends in to the background.
I'm really excited for Harvest Moon Skytree Village just because, I don't know, it's such a twist on the game.
Okay.
And I remember before in the game when you used to play, you'd have to go and water each and every single like plant.
Okay.
Now you can just select an entire area.
Yeah, but that's also a problem because it makes it too easy. I mean, of course, beginners will play it, but you can like literally plot 16 by 16 plots just like that.
Can I get my word in, Joshua?
Yes.
You do realize that you're still gonna have to do that for a good chunk of the game, and that the way you can water those 16 by 16 plots, the way you can make those 16 by 16 plots is by upgrading your farming tools.
Yes, but it's never been that much. Look in the trailer. They've never made it that much.
Joshua,
I mean,
watched-
he's right. It hasn't been that much, but still, I mean, you got to work towards getting that.
Yeah, like not everyone anymore has the time to micromanage everything. Like, I'm not gonna go, oh man, these strawberries aren't ripe. Oh, these strawberries are ripe. Oh, these strawberries are ripe. I'm going to want a system that tells me when all of the strawberries or most of the strawberries are ripe, and then go and pick them efficiently.
I'm just
I
okay.
mean,
I get the idea of how they'll all be ripe at the same time, but still.
yeah, I get what you guys are both going towards, and I don't know. I kind of like how you can do it a bit easier now, especially since, like, nowadays people are a lot busier than they used to be. Like, there's
Yeah.
so much going on in the world now, you barely have time to play any kind of games.
The thing is, I'm just afraid it will get too easy to where people lose interest.
No, that could never happen. Like,
Harvest Moon, dude, people are still playing the original Harvest Moon on the SNES today.
Oh yeah, definitely. But that's completely different from this new one.
It just shows, like, I mean, it shows the quality of a Harvest Moon game and the replayability. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, you can never finish a Harvest Moon game. Doesn't matter how hard you try, there's always going to be some storyline or some, like, path off the actual storyline that you've missed.
So, Audie, are you gonna go marry all the guys before making your fucking farm the best?
Why would I do that?
Because that's what you can marry people in Harvest Moon.
Why would I do guys, though?
Because what? Do you have a choice in choosing the gender? Because I thought that.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
In the trailer, it makes it look like you don't have a choice, but you do.
All right. I'll still play as female because I want to marry all the guys.
Okay,
Of course
then.
you would, John.
There we go. Kid friendly, thrown out the window. Actually, it was thrown out the window. Well,
So,
you have to
while we're
learn
talking-
sometime.
While we're talking on the topic about, good graphics and everything, the
Wait,
new Xbox Project Scorpion
wait,
coming out.
I haven't gotten to finish what I've. The
You wanna-
storyline.
yeah, go ahead.
It's the same as what was that game? Was it Animal Parade or what was it? I don't remember.
It's Animal Paradise, and I see what you're going at with it's the same storyline, but it
Yeah.
isn't.
Well, the thing is, it's close because you have to go save the hardest goddess, get all this stuff. It's very close.
Well, I mean, that's in almost all the Harvest Moon games where you gotta, like, save the goddess.
I just feel it's a bit more closer to that game than the others, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. What subject do you want to go to now? Oh yeah, Scorpio.
Yeah, so Xbox Project Scorpio. Now, I know all of us here know about it, so we can all talk about it here. What do you guys think about the new Xbox Scorpio?
Well, they said Xbox was gonna end with Xbox One, didn't they? So.
They need to stop.
They did.
Did they say that? I don't remember them saying that.
I think they said that at E3. Like, when they were announcing the Xbox One, I think they said that that was going to be, like, kind of where they stopped their consoles because they don't know how to take it further.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you see, at E3, they said a lot of shit that they didn't keep.
Okay.
That is true.
So, is Allpro back? Because I feel like.
Allpro's been here the entire time.
Yeah.
It's just not been
Okay,
fun.
I kind of want Allpro to talk about this.
Yeah,
Just-
you should know a little bit more about consoles than us, Allpro. I mean,
Yeah,
I know you have an
especially the
Xbox One
Xbox.
and a PS4.
Yeah,
Especially the Xbox.
I mean, what are your thoughts on the new Xbox Project Scorpion?
I think it's a good console, and they're doing pretty well on it, and graphics and stuff is going to be enhanced and look better and all, but I'm kind of surprised they ended up making another console. I thought they were going to be done. No, I didn't think they were going to move forward and end up making more and more consoles.
Well, I'm pretty sure that they thought the Xbox One was going to be the biggest cash cow of this century.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
apparently-
especially with them making the new Xbox
mind.
S and all that, and they're making a bunch of new systems. I'm impressed that they're working on a new console.
Well,
Yeah, that is quite impressive.
And
Like,
they're not
is-
really they're not really looking for this to be the cash cow either, because they said that if you don't have a 4K TV, then you should not look into purchasing this. Actually, saying a big thing.
What what I was going into is that the Xbox One isn't the cash cow they wanted it to be, because bad publicity goes a long ways for people when deciding, hey, should I buy Xbox One or PS4? Well, which one had the worst E3 presentation? Xbox One. I'm gonna buy a PS4. That's why the PS4 is winning this generation of the console wars.
Yeah. Well, speaking on that, lately the Xbox has been catching up slowly in prices, and about even now, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did lower the price of the Xbox One, which I'm surprised they did.
I mean,
as for Microsoft, you never really see Microsoft dropping prices low, and especially for such a new console, for them to drop the price, I'm surprised that they did that.
Well,
I would say with the release of them planning on releasing the Xbox S, I would say that they lowered the price so that people would buy more Xboxes and to get people ready for the Xbox S or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, Audie, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I say that I bought you an Xbox One and just send you a VCR player?
I'll accept it. I'll go to my local thrift store and buy a VCR tape. There you go. Buy some old RoboCop or something like that.
Oh crap, it's only been like 20 minutes.
I get to play Fallout 4 on my new Xbone.
Yeah, I mean, I've played both consoles, and I would have to say, I prefer PS4, but then again, I have more friends to play with on PS4, so... I mean, I wouldn't say I saw a big difference, except for the interface, though, but...
For me, I feel like the biggest problem I'm gonna have with Project Scorpio is the price. Now, they said it themselves that they're gonna put all the latest technology in it. Do you know how expensive that's gonna be?
It said that they planned on making it to be about $500, just like the original Xbox One, which they do is going to be very surprising. But I don't think it's gonna happen. But what they said is you should not purchase the Scorpio if you don't have a 4K TV, and they're trying to make it alongside with the Xbox One, so it's gonna be the same games, evidently.
I don't know how well that's gonna work. I feel like that'd be a bad combo, to have to combine two different things. I feel like that's just gonna be a real bad combo.
Yeah, Yuno's back.
Because the fact that you're gonna do you know how many developers might be pissed at them? Because first they have to develop 4K games, and then they have to downgrade their 4K games to be able to play on the Xbox One. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of unhappy developers about that.
Yeah, and they touched on that a bit. They said, what are people going to do? Are they going to make it so that, are the developers going to make it so that it plays, different quality for both consoles? Or are they going to make it so that it runs the same and just make it for the same console? So there's actually, no difference. I don't know how these game creators are going to do with it or what they're going to do, so...
Yeah.
We don't know if it's even going to be worth getting the Scorpio, even if you do have a 4K TV, but you can stream in 4K, so it's up to the people, really. So I think that the Xbox Scorpio would be really appealing to the
I agree. It'll be appealing to the streaming category and all that kind of stuff. And I like how it's gonna be in 4K, but I don't know. I feel like the biggest issue when it comes down to the Xbox Project Scorpio is gonna be the price. For me, that's what I'm thinking the biggest thing is.
Yeah, but if they're shooting to get the streamers' attention, then these streamers are making so much money anyways, from off the people and stuff, and it would be a good investment because they can have better quality, therefore more people will watch, therefore you can make more money in the future. So it might be a very good investment for the streamer in the long run.
That is true. You will get a lot better stuff. I don't know. I also kind of feel like it might be too early to even announce a new console. I mean, the fact that they're now starting to really pick up with their consoles, and they're already announcing another one. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, it's mainly because new technology has come into fruition. When they released the PS4, 4K quality was something only the nerdiest of the nerds knew about. Now that everyone knows just how good and crisp 4K quality processors can make games run, everyone's wanting one. everyone wants to put a 4K processor in their computer, and people are going to want to buy a console with a 4K processor in it.
You know,
Yeah, but
one thing I would love to see Microsoft do, and I mean they can do this, is make it so that the console has interchangeable parts, and you don't have to like open it and all that kind of stuff. Like I would love to see that. Let's say, you know, you can buy this cheap console and you can replace the graphics card and the processor with ease.
Oh,
Like I feel like if a company did that, they'd make the huge bucks. Because that way you don't have to fork over loads of cash, and they can, you know, just sell you this like pretty cheap console, and then later on in the future when you want to upgrade it and be able to like play more powerful games.
that's
yeah, especially since they're
great.
using AMD. AMD burns up a lot. You'll want to change the processor.
Oh yeah, like I mean, I'm an AMD user. Like I like AMD, but I can't deny AMD when it comes to like heat control and all that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, it
Yep.
burns out so quick.
Yeah, which is very surprising that they went with AMD over Intel. I'm surprised that Microsoft did that.
Isn't like I've never seen, other than like, you know, a computer brand, I've never seen Microsoft use Intel before. Or not Intel, I mean AMD. My bad. But I've never
Yeah.
seen them use AMD before. For them to like
Yeah.
just suddenly change their strategy and start using AMD.
Change of approach.
I
don't know.
guess they're doing it, keep it cheap. I mean, AMD graphics cards are really cheap. You know, like I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure the most expensive 4K AMD graphics card is like 250.
And as we all know, you pay for what you get. So
That is true.
is this AMD even going to be worth it? Is like that's another thing you got to look at. Like AMD, like would you prefer Intel? Which a lot of people do prefer Intel over AMD. So it's very
For me-
surprising that they're using AMD over Intel. A lot of people like Intel.
For me, when it comes down to it, I feel like, you know, AMD is specifically made for computers, and I feel like if you have it in like an Xbox control, like an Xbox console, and someone's gonna be playing that almost every day, you know, like 24/7, like how long is that gonna last with the
Yeah.
AMD processor and whatnot?
Yeah.
So let's get on to the next topic here, and I know a few of us are really excited about this. It's called
Yes.
it's called the movie The Red Turtle by Studio Ghibli.
Oh my gosh. Studio Ghibli. The Fields.
Know nothing about them.
Well, I mean, should we give Allpro the short rundown of what Studio Ghibli is?
It's pretty much like everyone here except for you, your like fucking childhood. Like we grew up watching, like personally, they showed a couple Studio Ghibli films in my elementary and middle school. Most notably, Howl's Moving Castle. And pretty much it's one of the reasons why there are so many weeaboos today, to be honest. Because people watch these movies and they're like, oh man, these movies are cool. What are they called? Anime movies, alright. And then they found out the anime can also like constitute TV shows. Like, alright, what's this? Anime TV show? Fuck yeah, bro. And then they watch it and then they become weeaboos, and then I have to Holocaust them. I don't know.
I mean, when I started off watching anime, Studio Ghibli was the first thing I've ever seen.
I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
It's
let's.
okay.
Should we start talking about the actual movie now?
I mean, yeah.
A guy
course.
gets stranded on an island and then fucks a transforming turtle.
Okay.
Best description.
You know what?
Best
Let me do
description.
this description here. Basically, it's Castaway. A guy gets trapped on an island. We don't know why. Because, spoilers, I guess.
Because magic.
Magic! Anyway,
Because
so
Studio
he,
Ghibli, that's all you need to know.
so it's
That's
basically
how I
Castaway.
think
He
it's
tries to
gonna happen.
escape in a boat that, an island-made boat, and this red turtle throws, like, just completely destroys his boat, and he swims back to land, I assume. So the red turtle's, I guess, keeping them captive there. And then in the trailer, the red turtle turns into a girl, I guess, like a woman.
Yeah, it turns
And
into a female.
then I guess love ensues, magic, the magic happens. Can you feel the love? And basically that's what happens. So turtle, and then I guess they have a turtle man hybrid thing.
No. You see, there's this thing called the birds and the magical bees. The guy was the bird.
I will edit this out. Stop. I'm going to mute you. I have a channel with kids watching.
You do realize where I was going with this, right? I was
No,
going
on the trailer, it looks like it started off. He got stranded. He got out of his boat during a storm. Then he ended up in the island. While he was on the island, he built a boat. Then the turtle destroyed it.
Yeah.
And then when he got back to the island, he saw a girl come out of the water.
What?
Now because of the red hair and everything, I personally think that the turtle is the girl.
You
I
literally
personally
see
think
it
that.
in the trailer, the transformation. Turtle
No,
to girl.
no.
You don't see the transformation in the trailer. All you see is the girl walking out of the water.
That's a sign.
That does heavily imply that she is the turtle, though.
Yes, turtle
I mean,
woman
she could
thing.
not be the turtle, and as far as we know, turtle somehow found her and brought her to the island.
Or
Like,
something.
we don't know if it really is the turtle. It's just like a theory right now because, you know, we don't have much to work on.
Anime theory. That was a total
Literally.
rip-off.
I'm gonna call Matt Pat. He's gonna sue your ass from here to Bangladesh.
Dang, that's pseudo.
Okay.
What I can see, the theory pretty much is that it is a turtle. And
Would you like,
why
John,
would the
would
guy
you like
be
to...
swimming with the turtles? And why is the turtle swimming off to sea after? It looks like it's like
Well-
flashbacks at swimming back to sea.
Well,
Okay.
the thing is, what we all speculate here is that when they gave birth to their son, or
It's daughter!
I'm still not sure which one.
It said daughter in the awards, because there were awards list, and it said daughter. So.
It did say daughter. So we'll just assume it's a daughter.
It's a girl.
She
Joshua.
adapted the power from her mother, so she can also turn into a turtle.
But
So
we're
in
not
that
for sure on
scene,
that.
what I speculate is that they were swimming around the island together.
Yeah. So.
Hey, wake up.
And then if you keep watching the trailer towards the end, you know,
Viewers that just
there's
showed up
this
on this stream.
huge. There's this huge thing where what is it? There's a flood. I'm trying to figure my words out. But yeah, there's a flood, and then if you keep watching the trailer, after the flood, you don't see their daughter. Now, what my theory is that their daughter got washed out to sea, and during the movie, you're gonna be following their daughter and them, and their daughter's trying to swim back to the island. Like, that's what I think it's gonna be like.
Okay. Can I say my theory about the daughter now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I think, there was like this whole flood scene. Don't worry, I'll link it into the YouTube description. But there's this whole flood scene where a lot of the island, I assume, got destroyed. Trees. Psh. Anyway, so the daughter disappears later in the trailer, and it's obvious that they're trying to cope with the loss of their daughter. So their daughter's my brain's dying. So I assume the daughter dies, and then Studio Ghibli attaches you to the daughter, and then she dies, and And I think
Basically.
later on the mother will die, and then the child will come back later, like at the
That
end
makes
or
zero
something.
sense. Turtles can live to be 300 years old. If anybody's gonna
Like
die, it's gonna be the man.
get killed by some, like, I assume the child gets rammed into something and dies during the tsunami flood thing.
What I'm seeing from this is I'm saying that the daughter is gonna get washed away to another island. Almost like flashbacks of what he remembers. And the ending turtle swimming back to the ocean is the daughter. That's my thought.
I can
Huh.
definitely see that happening.
Yeah.
Um, Ironically, I didn't write enough topics this time.
Okay, don't worry, we can wing it. We have
One day,
we
One
have
day you'll get
like
it right.
25
How
minutes
about that
left.
rust, boys?
one
Yeah,
day
that
I'll
rust.
get it down perfectly, and
No
I'll have
way.
enough topics, but not too little.
How about that rust, boys?
Last time it worked out though, right?
Last time we had too many topics. We could
That
barely
new,
got through some of them.
That new Rust XP system, boys. What do you think
Okay,
about that?
I'm gonna look up anime news
I mean,
and we'll see what shows up.
What did they do to Rust?
Basically, they took out the blueprint system and they added in an XP system, which totally changed the game and how people play, and it's more grindy now.
So they
A lot
made
of
it. I don't know how I would feel about that. Making a game like Rust more grindy.
Because now you actually have to go harvest your resources to level up to unlock your stuff, other than just killing people all the time, taking their resources, and having no regrets. Now you actually have to go out there, level up yourself, and get the levels to make your stuff, instead of like killing people, taking their stuff, and getting the blueprints.
I mean, I get why they did that, but at the same time, I don't know how I'd feel about that. Like, I feel like killing the players and being able to take their resources, is a big part of the game.
Which you still can't do, but like you don't get XP, and they still get pieces of the XP.
Okay.
People, there was a big outlash, and there was a lot of things that people didn't like about it, and 47% of people like the XP system. I think there's still some work with it because some bigger clans can abuse it, because if you share tools, you get more XP and rank up faster. So what a big clan can do is just give each other's tools, and they rank up fast and quickly. So big clans are abusing it. It's harder for the solo players, but they're slowly like trying to fix the solo player grind, and they nerfed the crossbow, but the big outlash of people complaining about it got it fixed.
That's... I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Rust is one of those games that it's made to kill players and steal their resources and whatnot. Like, I feel like that's what it was originally made as. But to take that idea and then switch it to XP, I don't know how that would work out.
Yeah, but I play a lot of modded servers, so I don't have too many issues. But I definitely see why people don't like it. But I like it myself. It's not bad. I get the idea of it. And I noticed that there's been a big growth in it since the XP system. There's been about like 30,000 plus players. There used to be 20,000 people playing, and there's been 50,000 on daily now, which is actually pretty good.
Not bad.
Now, do you want to continue or?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care.
Okay.
They've-
So we have. Okay, so do any of you know that Oceanhorn game? 'Cause
Oceanhorn,
this
I
is
have
a
no
big
idea what
thing.
that is.
Okay, it's basically.
Ocean Man, take me by the hand, lead me to.
Anyway, Oceanhorn is basically a 3D Zelda from a top-down view that's kind of tilted a bit from
So it's
that
also
was
masterpiece.
that was designed for like iPhones and iPads and stuff. And recently it's been coming to
So-
the PS4 and the Xbox One. Oh wait.
So when you
it's
say like
already
a
on PC.
top-down Zelda, I'm assuming it's kind of like What
He's-
Spirit
he's-
Train?
No, he
Like-
said it. He said it's top down but tilted, so it's an isometric viewpoint.
Okay, there, look at it from there.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like an.
So, it's very close to the Legend of Zelda series. And it's like its art and gameplay mechanics, and the image isn't loading on my computer for some reason. But anyway, and
Wow, the whole 15 plus hours of gameplay.
yeah. They overpriced it on the PC version. I personally played the mobile version and I backed it up onto the iCloud, but I couldn't get my save to come back. It's still in the iCloud, but I can't get it back in my game. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I deleted it
Looking at
because
this
I got
game, the
pissed.
graphics are kind of weak.
The gameplay's kind of interesting. Like, the graphics aren't amazing, but doesn't it tell you the story?
So, from what I see here, it has like, kind of like a Final Fantasy and Legend of Zelda feel to it.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd feel about that. I mean, Legend of Zelda and Final Fantasy, when you compare them together, they are so far apart. I don't know how you would like combine that together.
I enjoyed it. It's kind of like the ship is kind of like a crappy Wind Waker thing. But it looked visually interesting. Like, this trailer doesn't do it justice because it was interesting watching yourself sail. But the thing is,
Reminds me of an MMO, but not.
Yeah, it's not an MMO.
Reminds
It's
me of,
closer
like,
to Zelda than Final Fantasy. And you could like grab pots or bottles and beer well, it's not really beer, but it's in a wine beer kind of bottle things. And you can take them from island to island. So what I like to do is whenever I found a bottle or an interesting looking pot, I would drag it to this small island I found and put it there. The thing is, you could easily break them, which got annoying for me. And the bosses were hard and interesting. They were really hard though. Way too challenging. Like
I mean, what was the goal of the game? What were you trying to
the
achieve?
goal was to find your father and stop this beast called Oceanhorn. It's basically like the mindless. Well, it has a kind of it has a mind. Basically, you're fighting It's basically like a Ganon kind of thing. And it's like this metallic. Like, did you see it pop out of the ocean at the beginning of the trailer? When his father
I can't
went
watch
to
the
fight
trailer
it?
because I have music going on.
It's basically like this metallic steampunk sea monster that you have to that your father went to fight, and we assume he lost to it. So you have to go traveling around. You meet villages and defeat bosses for them and unlock stuff. And it's a big puzzle game. It's a lot like Zelda with its puzzles and traps and such. It's very like Zelda in that way, but it doesn't give you the great Zelda feel you get from Zelda.
Okay.
But it's still.
What were you saying?
Okay, it's still a good, entertaining game. I enjoy it. The trailer doesn't do it justice. Just get it. Like, I enjoyed it, but I couldn't beat it because I got stuck on this Water King boss thing, and you had to be perfect with bombs, and it was just too hard for me on a mobile device. But now that I know it's on PC, I'll probably buy it on PC and try doing it on that.
On this topic of kind of like monsters and whatnot, this new MMO that we've all been playing, it's a new MMO that has came out, and it's Pokemon Revolution MMO. I mean, it's amazing.
It's basically like a friend, because they have another thing that's been around for years. It's called Poke MMO or Pokemon MMO, and
Well,
it was the
it's the
first
same
Pokemon
makers
MMO.
of Pokemon MMO.
It is.
Is it really?
Yeah, the makers that made Pokemon Revolution are the makers of Pokemon MMO.
I didn't know.
They
that.
even said it themselves.
Huh. It's still cancer though. I can't. They really need to iron out some of the bugs before I personally go back and play the game. Like, cause
For me,
I'll get 148 XP out of a level 5 Weedle, but yet I only get like 8 XP out of like a level 10 Pidgey. Why? In what universe does that make sense?
yeah, I do have to
Rock-
agree. There are definitely a lot of bugs.
Rock types give you like a crazy amount of XP compared to like Zubats and other things, though.
Yeah, because rock types aren't really that you know.
Yeah.
I feel like my issues with the game is just that they need to kind of solid out the XP a little bit. And then my biggest issue is that they've taken out so many things out of the game. Like Fly. They've taken out Fly from the game. And
So you
for
can't
me,
fly.
I do really hope that they add it in later in the game. But the fact that you don't have Fly and you can't fly, I don't know, it bothers me.
For
Like,
people,
I don't like that aspect.
Yeah, but for people who don't play Pokemon, basically the move Fly, you could teach it to a flying Pokemon, and you'd be able to fly from places you've been, like markers, like a Pokemon Center somewhere, you could fly to that place.
Yeah,
So,
like you
or
can go from
towns.
like Celadon City, even though I know these two places are really close, but you can go from like Celadon City to maybe just the Safari Zone. Like you can fly from Celadon City to the Safari Zone.
Safari Zone's in Johto, though, right? Oh wait, they have multiple. Never mind.
There's multiple Safari Zones.
Yeah.
One thing I do like is they do have 3 of the major regions, like the ones that everyone loves. Like they have Johto, Kanto, and what's the last one?
Hoenn.
Hoenn. There you go. I always forget Hoenn because I don't think I've ever played a game with the Hoenn region.
Are they gonna add more? Because I actually really did like the Unova region.
I don't know if they're gonna add more. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if they did add like more regions.
They probably
But it's
will.
only been out for a year, so I mean, you got to give them a little slack. And the fact that they're now working on 2 different games at once, they're working on the original Pokemon MMO and now working on Pokemon Revolution. You know, you got to cut them a little slack there.
The thing is, I think Pokemon MMO like, Pokemon MMO is the unkid-friendly version of Pokemon Revolution. Their catchphrase... Just look at their catchphrase on the main menu screen. It's...
To be honest, I really do enjoy playing Poke MMO because a lot of the people on there are just like straight just like memes all day every day. I love it.
Yeah.
What I slightly wish they would do in Pokemon Revolution, just because, you know, I'm an older gamer, you know, so I like talking the way I do, and I like, you know, making offensive jokes and that kind of stuff here and there. I feel like they should, let's say if you pay money, you can go ahead and switch to, like, a less child-friendly server.
Yeah, like the pink server that Allpro and me wish was real.
Like, I don't know.
The VIP pink server that
I
costs $2
kind of...
million.
What are you talking
You
about?
know, it'd be really cool if they kind of made a different server for more of the like
Older bunch.
For the older bunch and older people of the series.
I'd also really enjoy it if they made like different like you know
Even like
I forget the words about like they separate nationalities per server. Like say like you speak Spanish, you're gonna go to I don't know, like quesadilla server. I don't fucking know. I'm being racist.
That's just racist, mate.
I know.
what they should at least add, like they don't even have to do a new service if they don't want to. They could have different chat rooms for people to talk in. Like they don't just need like new servers for people to join, so you can just speak how you want. They could have different chat rooms for people to go to talk, and have like for people like 18 plus, or just different channels, or people that speak your region, like John wanted, or they could just have stuff like that.
Yeah, that is a good idea. I
Like
do
they don't even
agree.
have to make new servers, so people
and-
could still play together, but they can have different chat rooms and speak the way they want with different people.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like they should do, and I know I'm gonna get righted here on like everyone here, but I feel like they should do something like Wizard 101, where if you pay money, you can have like an
What are you, a nerd? No, I'm fucking with you.
but like if you pay money on like Wizard 101, then you have like you can switch it to a more adult chat. I feel like they should do that with Pokemon Revolution. Like I would love to see that. You know, even if I have to pay like an extra $5 more, I'd pay an extra $5 more just to do that. Like for me, that'd be a selling point right there. Just because, you know, I would want to switch to an older chat group.
Yeah.
Now, I could see them doing that, right? But if they don't have to pay money for the new server, then there's really no point of them doing that. That's just...
That is true, but I don't know. I mean, they do have to make their money somehow if you think about it in a business sense.
Yeah.
Because the game is completely free. Like you don't have to pay for anything, which I do like. And then the things that you do have to pay for, they're amazing things. Like they're really cool, you know. Custom you get custom mounts and you get custom clothing, which I like a lot, and you know, I paid for it. Like I think the first 10 minutes or 20 minutes into the game, I went and I paid for that stuff because it was really good and I like that selling point of it.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. Get on another topic, you know, how about we talk about our YouTube channel? You know, I mean, some people might not know about it, but we are making a YouTube channel.
Yeah. HyperHope Gaming, right?
Yeah, it's going to be HyperHope Gaming, and right now we're trying to get a banner done for it. I'm not sure when it's going to be in. But, I mean, what are you guys personally going to be uploading to the channel?
Me, nothing until I get a better fucking computer.
Don't worry, John. We'll work on your better computer eventually.
Please.
Like,
You'll get it someday.
who's gonna be uploading to the channel?
Everyone.
The channel, it's going to be like, yeah, basically everyone. I mean, it all depends on who wants to be a part of the channel, because if you're a part of the channel, then you can't really like have a different YouTube channel. Not saying you can't have one, but you know, you're gonna have to dedicate a lot of time to HyperHope Gaming.
Yeah.
You're implying I don't already have a lot of time to begin with. I've spent the last 3 days writing because there's nothing else to do.
Well, now
Yeah,
we have this.
So who has already signed up for the HyperHope Gaming channel?
Me? Yeah.
Right now, the people signed up. It's me, John, Hamari. I think Yuno might be in there somewhere, and
It really
another
depends on
person
it.
who's not here today, called Joseph.
Fuck Joseph, he's not here today. He's a little bitch.
Joseph and Hamari aren't here today.
Well, yeah, I know the reason why Hamari isn't here today is because his dad ratted him out or some shit like that.
Some kind of story, like he lost his internet connection, basically.
Yes.
Which does suck.
Well, he has it back because he's playing Steam games right now. Like, it keeps popping up for me.
I think, well, he might, I don't know. He could possibly be using a hotspot, or he might have gotten it back, but not really be able to be on TeamSpeak and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Because I know this sort of thing happened before, and Hamari wasn't able to get onto TeamSpeak for quite a while.
Oh, is this one of our topics that we're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 topic here.
Okay. Do you
Okay.
want to go on a bit longer because...
You have 10
Well,
minutes.
I mean, we do have 10 minutes left. We kind of
Okay.
gotta.
Got it.
I mean, let me think here. I mean, what could we possibly talk about? Does anyone have any specific topics you want to talk about? or any stories you have to tell?
I don't. I have a lot of stories to tell, but they're not really YouTube friendly and stuff, and we could get banned and stuff because they're very dark
Well,
topics.
Josh, for the age that you are, those are some flippin' weird things to be saying there, pal.
Well, the thing is, I can't tell you what it is because it records the chat and stuff.
Now, guys,
On my
I do
screen.
want to say, before
But
we
it's-
continue, I do
it's
want to apologize
very
one
dark.
more time. I apologize for how this is kind of like a train wreck right now. We are still ironing out all the stuff, getting subject lines. We're all new to this. Like, none of us has ever done this before. We're just kind of winging it, and we're trying to get used to it. And I do apologize for like some of our stuff not working. Like, I know Hitbox is working right now, but Twitch, I don't know what's wrong with Twitch. I'll be looking into it and trying to get it to work. Hopefully, I can get that to work. But as for right now, I don't know what's wrong with Twitch. So yeah, we're still ironing it out. So bear with us for at least maybe 1 or 2 more weeks of like terrible content. Then we'll definitely start getting better as more subjects come up and we can do this stuff easier.
Yeah. Now, let's see. Is there any?
MC, we're completely out of topics.
Um, well,
I mean,
we
John,
haven't
do
said
you have
what
anything?
we haven't said what you guys will be.
No, not really. Other than the fact that No Man's Sky came out.
That game looks total garbage, and honestly,
No
guys,
Man's Sky did come out.
some things I've heard about No Man's Sky is like most of the planets are relatively the same except for different climates and stuff. And I've heard that the only thing that they really changed about the different planets is the color of the dinosaurs and trees and different stuff like that. Which altogether, basically, what they are saying is it's a rip-off game.
A lot of people.
One thing I can say, it definitely looks beautiful.
Yeah, it does, but like a lot of people are mad that they were expecting you could like band together with your friends and go do stuff, but
as of right now, it's a single-player game. And people can play together.
What was the name of the people who were developing it again? It was Happy something, Happy Software.
I got a good one.
I think it's Happy Games.
Happy Games, if that's their name. They
Sorry if
never
I'm wrong.
promised. They never promised a single player or a multiplayer aspect. It was all media hype. Which is going back to what I said when we were talking about the Scorpio. Publicity can either make or break something. Like if you let a company who is out for their own agenda handle your marketing, then they're gonna do what they want people to hear, not what you want people to hear. That's why That's why when Happy Games let Sony do their marketing, they was like, yeah, there's gonna be multiplayer. Yeah, well, we guarantee there's gonna be multiplayer. But that was the Sony execs talking. That was not the Happy Games execs talking.
It kind of sucks that there isn't going to be multiplayer, especially with such a big game. Like the fact that you have multiple worlds. Yeah, they may look the same and whatnot, but I feel like one of the biggest selling aspect was for that game was the multiplayer. And they need I don't know, I feel like even now that the game's released and everything, they can still add it, and I feel like they should add it. Because that's just going to add so much more gameplay and so much more, like, excitement to the game.
Okay. Do we continue this topic or?
I mean, we just do whatever.
I mean, we have, what was it?
We have about 5
6
minutes.
minutes.
We have time for like one small subject.
Okay, well then, what about the Starbound update? Because that wasn't too long ago, like the 1.0 update, because me and Hyper have been playing it a lot, and I'm a Starbound geek, so I know pretty much all the differences, so. Hyper, do you want to start off, or?
I've seen some of the changes, like adding the story aspect and adding a lot more stuff. I like. What I don't like is that they changed the computer system in the thing. to where now, I mean, remember before you could just like slap a special upgrade into the computer, but now you have to do specific missions and all that kind of stuff to upgrade it. I don't really like that aspect. I
That's
liked it how it was before.
that's been around for a while, but they've definitely upgraded it and made it a lot harder. And the thing is, I would love to have like a creative mode kind of thing, because it used to be kind of easy. You admin yourself can spawn in items so you can upgrade stuff, and you can upgrade a lot of things without having the things in inventory, and you can just buy things and stuff. But now in admin, it's a lot harder because you have to actually go missions. Of course, you can god yourself and just run through the missions, but it takes a while to go through them to unlock things. And it just makes it so much harder. And you actually have to have the items in your inventory now. So you have to spawn in items. And they have it so
Yo,
complicated.
free
There's
run.
no
Have fun, guys.
list. There's no
Free
list
run, what?
like in...
What does that even mean?
That's what they should add to the game, dude. Free runs. Where people can mod it and just do whatever they want.
Oh, they have a modding system
That would be a
on
cool
Steam.
idea.
Yeah,
Well,
they
I
have
mean,
a whole
they do have a
mod.
modding system, but I've even looked into the modding myself. It's a bit difficult. I feel like they should make it a bit easier.
Yeah. But, so, you have to, like, know the item IDs. You can't just type in the name of it. You have to know the, not like number IDs, like name IDs. So, like iron ingots, it's not the same as iron ingots. There may be special capitalization, or it may have an underscore or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
So, and they don't have a list or anything. So, and then, and then, and then it's so easy to die as well. So you can get overpowered items yet die super easily. And you can easily lose a planet if you forget to bookmark it. And it's really hard to get teleporters
That is
because you have to
true.
buy
It's a
all
bit
this
hard, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I like some of the changes that they made, like adding more missions. You know, adding like crew members. I like that. Then
Oh
there's
yeah,
other
that's
aspects
new.
that I didn't like you know, like the computer. I said I don't like the computer.
What
There's
specify
no.
what computer? Like the computer on your ship?
Well, like when I played it, I think I played it in like the computer on the ship. And when I played
Wait,
it, I think I played it in
what game
like
are we talking
I played
about?
it. It's Starbound.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when I played it in like during the alpha versions. Like I played it really early, and I liked that PC. But the new one, since I've started playing again, I don't really like the new computer system, and I don't really like how some of the stuff are.
Yeah.
Especially how like you used to be able to go and just collect coal and put into your computer. You can't do that. I don't like that.
Yeah, now there was this whole fuel system. You could go mine coal and put it and use it as fuel. But now you literally have to buy fuel, and the fuel costs like 5 pixels or whatever, and your fuel, and it uses like 300 fuel just to go to another star, or sun or whatever. Like 100 to 300 fuel, it depends. So it makes traveling a lot more costly, you know? And it
Yeah.
makes it a lot harder and take a lot more time. Because it's like 5 pixels, which is the currency in the game, to buy,
Now,
to buy
I
a
don't mean
single
to
thing of
cut you off
fuel.
short here, but we gotta start closing this up now. We got like a minute left.
Okay. So, I'm gonna have to do a lot. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. Like, I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing on this thing. Seriously.
Don't do
Well,
it.
like I know I've said this quite a bit, guys, but I do want to say
It's a
this
train
one
wreck.
more. I do want to say this one more time. Yes, this is a train wreck, but we are working on it. This is our first time, the second time technically. Yeah, this is our second
last
time
week
doing
didn't
podcast
happen, though.
ever.
Last week didn't happen.
Last week didn't happen because it was, you know,
It was
actually,
so
I feel like
easy.
I don't know. I feel like last week was slightly better because
Last week
unlike
wasn't slightly
today,
better. Last week wasn't slightly better because we went from a Twitch to Hitbox to YouTube back to Hitbox, checked Twitch again. Twitch worked for like a second, and we went back to Hitbox, and there's where we stayed.
Yeah.
It was bad.
but
Um,
anyway, guys. I want to thank all you guys for watching this train wreck. You know, thank you guys who will be sticking with us through the train wreck when we actually start getting better and we start fixing
Thank you
things.
guys. Send dick pics. No, not
This
really.
Damn it, I'm gonna censor that.
All right, guys.
I'm
Joshua,
joking, I'm
just-
too lazy.
Joshua, just send like me or Audie the file, and we'll upload it to YouTube.
Oh, I have to
How many
edit it
people are
first.
watching?
There's a lot of editing I'm gonna
I have
do.
no idea. I
Anybody
doubt
watching?
we've got too many.
Cause I
Maybe
don't,
one or two.
I'll edit it, and I'm going to upload this episode so I can sponsor you guys.
Anyway, guys, like I was saying, thank you guys for so much for watching this podcast. We're
Yeah.
working on it, so bear with us for now. I've been Hypercrow with
I've been Dick Butt McGee.
Yeah, that's
he's
not
been
John
taking-
over there.
Yeah.
And Joshua.
Allpro's been Allpro. Joshua's been.
I'm the
Joshua-
TheJoshuaCast, and then
And
Yuno's Yuno.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See you guys
Oh wait, I'm
later.
away from my computer.